Hey Scorpio, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, I do tarot readings, oracle readings. Sometimes on occasion I read charms. We do different things here, but today we're doing your love reading. And sorry if my swallowing is loud. It's probably not cute. I just had some water. Sorry. Okay. So anyways, this is going to be your reading. And we're going to look at your energy and your person's energy here. I've got a couple different things that we're going to look at. I've got a song for you. This will be your overall energy. And then we've got, oh yes, we've got the question. So if you have a question, or this is your answer, not the question. If you have a question, this is your answer. I sound insane today. I swear on my life. Okay, I promise I'm fine. Just maybe a little tired. So if you have a question in mind, go ahead and ask it. We'll see what the cards say at the end of the video. And then here I've got some love messages, and these will be what your person really wants to say to you. What they're really, really excited to say to you, or what the most important thing that they want to say to you is. So we will look at these two closer to the end. So for now, we're going to start with your song and then move into the overall energy. So what was it? Okay, yeah. So Scorpio, your song was Dragon Ball Do-Rag by Thundercat. Yeah, Thundercat. So I don't know if you guys have heard it, but it's the vibe is, or the guy's singing about like his girl and like them getting together, having a good night together and everything, you know, having fun, shaking hands. So yeah, it's there's somebody here maybe that you're interested in, that you know that you want to get with, if you know what I mean. If you maybe you miss this person. Maybe they get like a new haircut or something, because the whole song's like, do you like me and my do-rag? Like, do you like, you know, I don't know, maybe there's something to do with their hair or something, I don't know. It's just this guy's excited over his do-rag, his new do-rag. He's like, don't lie to me, even if I smell like cat hair, I know you love me. I know you love me. So yeah, maybe that's like somebody that you're just like into like that. You just like love them so much you don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? So getting into your reading here, the cards that I have pulled, and I just do this to save time because I'm a talker. All right. I'm a Virgo, but you'd think I was a Gemini. So for these Romance Angels cards, we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, and give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So being the overall energy for this tells me that there is something happening here. This religious factors card comes up when there's like a change in the path, or something is happening in the relationship. Like there's a period of change or of transition, or something is happening in the relationship. Or for one of you, something is happening that's affecting the relationship in one way or another. So what this is meaning for me, and the give your relationship a chance card is saying, okay, there's something here that's happening where you guys are needing to work together. Okay, you're needing to work together to come back together, or like there's just like something is happening here, like there's like a roadblock or a challenge or something possibly in the way, and you have been brought here for a reason. Like there's a reason, there's a lesson here that you may need to learn. That maybe both of you need to learn. It could just be like, you know, one that you guys are focused on right now. But this could be, you know, a turning point, because, you know, maybe you or them don't know whether to keep doing this or give the relationship another chance. So, so your tarot, so your energy's here, your person's energy's here. You've got the world reversed with the 3 of Cups. So what I'm thinking is, okay, you either can't see each other, like you can't reunite, you can't come together. You can't have this happiness. Like there's delays, there's obstacles for this what am I trying to say? Reunion. Oh my God. What are words? I'm thinking reunitement. I'm like, that's not a fucking word. Okay. Anyway, there's something here that's kind of taking a little bit of time, and I feel like both of these, because we have separation, reunion energy here, and then distance, I feel like you could be challenged by distance. And then we have 6 of Swords reversed here, which is also travel energy, and it's like being unwilling or unable to travel or let go of something. And your person here, so it could be unable to travel, and then your person, it could be unable to let go of something, or vice versa. They have the Nine of Swords with the Seven of Wands. So this person is in somewhat of a defensive energy. They are very upset here over something. They are very anxious over something, and I feel like maybe they could also just be very, like, really missing you and really hoping that you're willing or able to see them. And I feel like they have a very protective energy here. Like, this person that you're dealing with is very, they can be very, maybe sometimes they can be guarded with their real emotions. I'm going to clarify. Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to clarify each of these really quick, and then I'll just, but I'm going to start with the Seven of Wands, please. Clarify the Seven of Wands, please. Thank you. Okay. There's a need and a desire for forgiveness. It's like clarity comes with, or the clarity comes and then there's forgiveness, and this person like is like rushing in. Okay, so somebody here, this person may be dealing with other people that are possibly causing them some issues, and maybe emotional issues, maybe financial issues. They could be dealing with like stress in that sense, either like whether it's because of other people or it's just in general they're just like suffering in that department. But so there's something that they are really upset about here. I feel like maybe somebody that they maybe somebody has kind of taken from this person, or this person just feels unstable, or they don't want to feel unstable. There's like, I don't know. I'm trying to explain the best I can. This Eight of Swords reversed, though, is like clarity. It's like this desire to break free, this desire and moment of like, oh, okay, like I'm free now. I've learned what I've needed to know. I'm not so trapped in my head anymore. And then there's like this desire to reconcile and a desire to just rush in and see each other. Interesting. Okay, well, let's keep going. I'm just going to get one card for each of these because I just want to get a little bit more, and then we're going to move on to what you need to know. Okay. Oh, so we have the Tower coming out. I don't know why that wanted to come out. Oh, I was thinking the World. Can you clarify the World, please? One card. Yeah, so there's something that the Ace of Pentacles reversed, exactly. It hasn't happened yet. The offer hasn't happened, or you're in the same. You're just still waiting, maybe for something, something to happen. Same two cards again. What's this Three of Cups, please? You want to reunite with this person because you want to have I feel like you want to have a conversation with them. With the King of Swords clarifying the Three of Cups, it's like maybe you want to talk, or maybe you're not very open about how much you want to see them. But I feel like you want to be very clear with them. Like, I feel like it's like you want to talk to them here about this, about like when you see them, you want to talk about something, about maybe not getting what you've wanted from them, or how things have not been in the way, and that may make this person be really upset, and maybe they're getting defensive about like how far they've come. Okay, let's do the Nine of Swords, please. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, and this is coming out sideways, which says challenge. So what is this saying is that you're in a challenging point, or this person is at a challenging point because they may have to decide, they may have to make a choice to move forward. But the 7 energy is when you've overcome something, you've had some, this person has had some sort of victory in some sense. Maybe you haven't acknowledged it, but and unknowingly, not saying that's bad on you, but maybe there was something that this person has overcome and has done, and they're in a defensive, like, I need to keep my, like, I've worked hard for where I'm at kind of energy. So, excuse me, they may be desiring some recognition, but this person is just feeling defensive, or they're trying to protect, maybe not even towards you, but I feel like there is like, there's this resistance or this just inability to change for this person, or there's just, whether it's intentional or not, maybe this person isn't in a place to be able to change. Okay, well, now the 6 of Cups is in reverse. Yeah, and I think that this, I feel like they are very much overcoming things. I feel like they are in a good place when it comes to having moved on from stuff and having gotten over stuff. I feel like this person is really doing well, actually. And you may not see that. Like, you may feel like things are going to take longer and longer and longer. Like, this is never going to happen. I feel like you want to have like a serious conversation when you see them, kind of energy. And that's like stressing this person out, because like they feel like maybe you don't think that they've changed, but in reality they've really come really far. And I feel like they're willing to keep going as well. But they still have to do this, right? They still have to do this, and this isn't on your time schedule, okay? This is on theirs, right? This is on their time schedule. So you kind of have to just allow it. Like, I'm not saying that it can't, it's because it's, it's not like a negative thing. It's just like, it's going to take them however long it's going to take them, kind of thing. But then, yeah, I feel like you just really want to have a conversation with this person. Maybe there's decisions that need to be made, or things that need to happen. Okay, so we're going to push this up here. These are going to go over here, and this is going to go up here. And these are going to look decent. Just decent for the rest of the video. Beautiful. Okay. Let me give these a good mixy, and we're going to look at what you need to know about, maybe what this person's going through, or whatever you need to know about this person for the 1st to the 15th, okay? All right, Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know about their person, please? Ooh, ow, I caught my fucking headphones. Ow. I don't think that would have happened, honestly, but I caught my hand, like, karate chopped my headphones. Oh, God. Okay. Anyway, what does Scorpio need to know about their person, please? Two cards, please. The Knight of Pentacles reversed with the 6 of Wands reversed. This person is, I feel that maybe they're focusing more on money. They may work a lot. They may work very hard. And because of that, they may not have something stable, Ace of Pentacles wise, to give. And I feel like this person, it's like they're feeling unsuccessful. They're feeling unrecognized or unseen. And maybe they're working really, really hard and feeling unseen. Or they are working, but they don't feel like they're making progress. So it's one or the other, but they do put a lot of energy into something, whether it's finances or searching for something here. This person does put a lot of energy into that, I feel. And I think that they're just feeling either like they either are feeling like overwhelmed, like things aren't going to work out for them, or think they're actually working, and it could be both. It could be the fact that they're worried about it and they're seeking recognition from you. I feel like they're juggling a lot. Two of Pentacles, they're juggling a lot. And they're very determined. They're very determined here to move forward. So that's what you need to know about them. Is there anything else that Scorpio needs to know? I'll take those two. Thank you. Or these three. So they're having trouble making things work with someone. Queen of Wands reversed energy. They're having trouble making things work with someone who is maybe impatient, maybe is jealous, maybe angry, just over the top. Or somebody who can be like in and out, like withdrawn, like available, not available. You know what I mean? Like kind of in and out here. Somebody who doesn't really know what they're doing. And it's almost like fire sign on like acid or something, like no idea what's going on, but like not bad, but just like no idea what's going on. But then with the star here, it's saying that there is actually a lot of healing that's taking place in this situation. They may have trouble making it work now with this person, but I feel like there's a lot of hope for the future. I feel like this person is trying to trust and trying to have faith in this situation. So don't think that they've lost faith. Don't think that they've stopped caring or stopped looking or stopped seeking, whatever, or stopped their progress. And because there's a lot of hope here, a lot of healing that needs to happen. This person may be an earth sign or a water sign. I say that because the star card is the water is being poured on into the water and onto the ground. I don't know why, but it could be. There's also multiple swords, multiple wands. I think pretty much everything's out here, yeah, pretty equally. But Aquarius energy specifically. Aquarius, and I want to say the Wheel of Fortune is Aquarius too. Okay. What is your advice for Scorpio when dealing with this person? What is your advice for Scorpio? Keep your negativity to yourself. If you're thinking or worrying or are stressing, keep that to yourself to maintain the stability of this relationship and allow this to heal. All right. So whatever negativity you're feeling or thinking, whatever negative thoughts or negative energy or pessimism you may be putting out about this situation, kind of King of Swords energy here, keep it to yourself because you need to maintain the stability of this relationship, and you need to and the only way to do that is you have to think positively about this. You have to think healing thoughts about this. You have to think about, there's a wish coming true here, okay? These are both wish cards, wish fulfillment cards here, okay? So it's like you have to keep your negativity to yourself because there is so much healing that needs to take place or will take place here, and you have to be as positive as you can about it, okay? Do not think that this person can't get through it or can't get better. Don't think that you can't work through whatever you need to work through. Like when you love someone, your love matters more than anything else. You know what I mean? Any more advice that you have for... Okay, we have... so I feel like you may be needing to communicate some of your fears and insecurities to this person. You also need to be, you may be feeling a little bit like like childish emotions over this in a way. Like, I'm not calling you childish, but you may just be feeling like aggravated, like by this, you know, like irritated. So I'm not saying that you're childish, but like it makes you feel like you're feeling childish. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just, because that's that Page of Pentacles energy here. And I feel like what you're needing to do is open up and talk about and give good news and open gestures here about your fears, about the things that you're afraid of, or about your insecurities, or what direction things are going in. The moon here is like, there's something that's a secret or something intuitive here that, you know, there's an element of the unknown. Like to the conscious mind, okay? The subconscious knows, but the conscious mind doesn't know yet. Okay, it hasn't made that connection yet. So there's something that needs to come out, something that needs to be opened up, a doorway, a path that needs to be opened up here. Maybe lines of communication over this topic need to be brought up or opened up. There's something that's unequal about this partnership, and maybe that needs to be talked. Maybe there's like an elephant in the room, right? Maybe there's something really awkward or something. I don't know. Whatever it is, you already know about this, is what I'm saying. So whatever it is for you, it's just like you have to keep this to yourself. You have to keep your energy to yourself. You're negative. If you're thinking negative thoughts about it, don't open up about it. Like don't promote the negative energy. Is really like immediately what I got off of that. Okay, so let's look at anything else that you need to know about your love life with this person. Okay, so we're having Four of Wands, or we're having, what? That's the weirdest way to say that ever. The Four of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Wands with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So I feel like you're going to be having a conversation with this person, and it may be an argument, and it may be a fight over your foundations, over your home, over marriage, over something that you both, a goal that you both have, your foundations, your home life, like your family, I don't know, anything like that. Four of Wands energy here, okay? Your passions in life. Maybe there's 4 people involved. I don't know. The 5. So maybe there's 4 other people involved in the situation. I don't know. But the point is, you and this person are having some kind of argument or some kind of discussion here. It doesn't have to be argument, but the Five of Wands says pushing on argument. But it also could be just what you're talking about is the challenges that this relationship is facing. And I'm not gonna say that you guys are gonna break up, because I don't think that's what this means all the time. It is possible for some of you that you may take time apart or spend a little break. I don't know. Nine of Pentacles is a single person sometimes, but it's also this financially independent and stable person. So I feel, and I honestly am just being pulled so much more to that in this reading than I am a single person. But I just wanted to put it out there for some of you. If that feels right, if it feels right that you guys do need space, then that may be the best choice for you. But for the rest of you, if this is not something that is on your minds at all, taking space in this is definitely talking about the financial independence that's desired here, or what you're arguing over is some sort of independence or win or reward or the prosperity that you guys are, that is your goal together as a couple. So, and maybe for those of you who do feel this Nine of Pentacles is about the actual status of the relationship, maybe some of you are like very like subconsciously aware. Like I said, it's your subconscious that's aware that there is time that's needed apart, or that there's just like growth that's needed in this situation, right? There maybe, and so you may argue with this person, okay, over these foundations that you have built together or created or desiring to create. So like I said, don't be negative here. But there is something that, yeah, something is needing to come out or be released or let go of. What is needing to be released, Spirit? What is, okay. Wow. Needing to let go. Okay, wow. So you may choose to move out of a relationship with this person. I mean, I'm not going to say that that's for all of you, but like there is something that needs to be let go. It may be the choice that is made here in the situation is to move. It may be to move on from something from the past, like when the relationship didn't work out before. But for others of you, it really may be, okay, we can't be dedicated to each other at this time. This relationship isn't going in the direction that we want it. And that may be really hurting this person. Maybe you're feeling like things aren't like good enough, and they're feeling like, well, you know, I'm trying here, but maybe the progress really isn't there for you. Like, I'm not saying that they're not, but like maybe it really isn't. Like maybe they really do feel stuck, right? And I feel like there's this desire on their part. I mean, the religious factors, I asked for a clarifier for that. So this to me is saying this is that point in the relationship where you're going to have to decide whether or not to give them another chance. Okay, over these couple weeks here. And you're going to have to make a choice. Do I let go of this, or do we let go of us, right? The King of Wands in the reverse here. This is somebody who's kind of childish or selfish. Somebody who is intolerant or dishonest. With the Two of Cups. So somebody may be intolerant of the relationship. You may just be feeling intolerant of it. Like you're just impatient with the progress. You're impatient or feeling like things are not going in the direction that you wanted. We have the Star. With the Seven of Swords reversed. Okay, so I feel like there's going to be an apology here. I feel like there's going to be I feel like if there is an Aquarius that you're dealing with, or maybe the other person's energy here that's feeling guilty, or maybe it's you. I don't know, but somebody is feeling guilty here, and is wanting to apologize for the imbalance, for what's happened in the past, for the breakup. So there's going to be a lot of remorse here in this situation. Like, it's not like a, you know, if you do break up or something, if you do separate, it's not like an easy thing to do. And this is kind of like unknown to you. This is maybe what you haven't experienced before, or something you haven't really experienced before. What was your song? Okay, yeah, so it just feels like, I'm going back to the song here, and it's like, the guy's again singing about this girl that he's like in love with, right? So, and saying like, don't I look good? Like maybe this person, you or them, is just looking like really, really good after you've kind of maybe taken a break, and then you're just like, hey, like, what's up? You know what I mean? But no, I do feel like for some of you, there may be a break here, but I do feel like either way, there's going to be a healing. There's going to be hope for the future. It's going to be like, it's not going to be like a big dramatic thing. I feel like you are going to, if you can keep your negative energy, if you can just be like the kindest, most healing, like Queen of Cups energy that you can be, I think that is going to be the most beautiful way that you can approach the situation, because this person is really, I feel like they are doing a lot of healing, and I think that it just may be better for them to be on their own during this period, like, or maybe that's how they see it, or you guys see it together, is like, is that good for me to be with you right now while you're dealing with all this, or whatever. So yeah, it's just kind of like, it's a turning point, I feel like, in this relationship for you guys. And that's not to say that it's going to be the worst thing that's ever happened to you. Like, you know, just because something, it's not like ending, like good things are going to end for them, you know, or for both of you, good things are going to end. Like there's going to be changes here, right? So I don't want you to worry or feel like upset about this if I can help. Okay. So actually we'll just leave these here. Let's go ahead and look at the things that this person wants to say to you. Okay, so we have, I can't stop thinking about the last time that we saw each other. There is so much distance between us. Yeah, I was feeling distance there. And I don't know how to love. So if there's not physical distance, there may just be emotional distance. This person may not be healed enough to be in a committed partnership, or continue being in that partnership. Okay, we're going to go ahead and answer the question. So if you haven't come up with a question, or you don't want to, if you don't want to, you can just skip. If you do have a question and you don't have one yet, go ahead and pause and we will see now. All right, so your answer is no, wait, forgiveness. No, wait, and forgiveness. And I had them stop me for every single card. So I made sure. So right one, I was like, make sure you stop me. So each one, and then this one flipped out. It was like yeet out the deck. So don't make any rash decisions here, okay, Scorpio? All right, calm it down over there. All right, calm it down. Don't do anything too quickly here. All right, work on. Excuse me. When I burp, it's important. I don't fucking know why, but it is. We'll just work on forgiveness here, okay? Focus on forgiveness. All right, last thing I'm going to do is pull just a little bit more of advice for you guys moving forward through the 1st to the 15th. What is your advice for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Node, please? Compromise and the situation will improve. Compromise and the situation will improve. Yeah, I definitely agree. I think that you need to have a good conversation with this person and an honest conversation with this person. But that doesn't mean that you have to, like, don't assume the worst with this. Don't assume the worst at all. You may be feeling upset and disappointed because things haven't worked out the way that you've wanted. But maybe the way that you've wanted isn't the way that's meant to be. You never know. So then we have let go and get more information. So I feel like once you achieve, I feel like you need to not focus so much on this situation. When you receive more information from this person, that's when you should be talking about it, and that's when it should be on your mind. Don't overthink this. Don't stress about this. Don't worry about this situation. That's not going to help you out. That's not going to help anybody else out. Worrying and stressing does not change your outcome. It has no effect on the outcome at all. So if it doesn't help you, don't do it to yourself, okay? Don't do it to yourself. That doesn't mean don't feel those emotions and understand them and accept them, but look at them objectively, okay? Don't get absorbed by them and consumed by them. I know I'm talking to Scorpio. I know. I should just stop. I should have stopped 40 seconds ago. All right. Last piece of advice we have: meditation brings answers. Remain positive and romance. Yes, definitely. And then trust on the back of the deck here. So yes, guys, absolutely. Don't make any decisions too quickly here. Give this a little bit of time. Wait for this person to come forward here. You are going to see them stressing because they're dealing with some shit. Okay. They're dealing with some shit. Okay. And they're doing their best. Okay. They are doing their best to work through it. They're literally a fighter. Okay. You may not even know how deep it goes for this person, but you may not see all that they're doing to change or all the experiences that they actually deal with on a regular basis. And that's not to say that that's your fault, right? That's just how it be sometimes. Okay. But Spirit is saying, yes, just come to have a good conversation with this person, an honest but loving and caring conversation with this person. Okay. Work for forgiveness. Have a conversation, get more information, right? Let go. All right. And most importantly, remain positive about the situation. Okay. And when you are stressing, meditate. When you're having anxiety, meditate. Okay. Calm yourself down, burn some sage. Okay. Open your window if you're going to do that. Burn some Palo Santo, something to calm you down. But yeah, so don't stress about the situation. Okay. I'm sure everything's going to be fine. This person will overcome it, but they need strength. Okay. They need strength. They don't need more anxiety, right? So Scorpio, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know if this resonated for you. I love to hear from you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.